Hello, and welcome to another update video on Solana. I'm currently tracking here on the Sol chart our local pullback, our correction here that might still be unfolding. There's currently, even though we have a bounce from our support area, not sufficient evidence that an overall low has formed, that a significant low has formed. I treat the move to the upside as a corrective bounce that could be within the B wave in the white scenario. For example, it could even be within the yellow count. It's just that the detail can be found on the smaller time frame. I can tell you that without a 5-wave sequence that takes the price above $189, there isn't really any really meaningful low confirmed. That's very, very important. I don't have a strong confirmation that a meaningful low has formed. Could very well be that we've just formed a local low, we have a small bounce, right, and then the market continues to grind down further. And we have several resistance areas that we're tracking on the smaller time frame that can tell us, what the relevant pivots are now that the bulls need to break above to unlock higher prices. At the moment, all I can see here is a corrective bounce, which can extend into something more meaningful, but that would only become clear if we start to break above resistances. And one level that I have here on the daily chart, which is particularly important, is this green dashed line at $189. Overall, guys, not too much happened since yesterday, but we want to take a look at the smaller time frame to see if there are any patterns we can identify. Before we do that, quick reminder here that I found it quite interesting yesterday that the price, even though it briefly broke below the August low, none of the wicks really closed below the August low, which formed here around $155.50. But the momentum is still not really impressive to the upside. And if we get another low, it's the area between $117.40 and $138.26, which would be relevant for support. I would still personally still like to see another rally to $360 plus, but we need to see a reversal pattern first. I mean, from a structural point of view, that's still what I'm tracking. Still, because I think the move to the downside looks more corrective than impulsive. The context allows for another high. Just a word of caution, because the move up from the April low is also 3 waves. So we don't really have any impulsive movements to the upside. So there is a bit of concern, but I would need to see a break below $117.40 to flip more bearish. Don't get me wrong, at the moment in the short term, I'm not convinced that a low is in, right? So I'm still cautious, but still am in let's say in a I'm still watching for upside reversal patterns and signals. Now, in the last video update and also in the updates on Discord, for example, if you're following us there, I shared with you a micro support zone. So it's important to understand that Solana reached resistance. I think we just slightly adjust support here. Solana reached the micro resistance area that we've been tracking for the last few days. Resistance is between $172 and $179.75. This is our upper resistance area. The price has reached this resistance area. And this is like the first pivot, before we reach this level that I just shared with you on the larger time frame around $189. So resistance is $172 to $180. Clearly relevant. As you can see, the market reacted to it. For me at the moment, the main question is, do we get a larger B wave or have we topped already in the B wave? We will only know if we get further, let's say, price data here in this pullback. $151 to $161 is a micro support zone with additional levels at $155 and $158. So the idea was that as long as we're holding this micro support zone, we could still get another bounce higher and maybe an extended B wave. Also, this support zone needs to hold to keep the potential alive that we might have bottomed already. Okay, but basically you see we're just moving between support and resistance. The move to the upside is corrective in nature. Earliest indication that we can get that a meaningful low is in is a break above $180, but a more important level and signal would be that break above $189. It would all be a bit easier had we seen 5 waves up, but we have only seen a 3-wave move up so far. And so I'm not yet convinced that a lower low, not a lower low, that an overall low has actually formed, even though it's technically possible. Everything is possible, but I have to show you what at the moment is the most probable pathway, and based on that, what the parameters are. And I think the parameters are very clearly defined. We've got support and resistance, and a break below 151 would be a signal that we're heading down lower to our lower support region between 138 and $117, as I just showed you. So that's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then yeah, also check out our membership options. And if you're new to crypto, or maybe you're just looking to set up your trading a bit more professionally, MCO has partnered with Bybit. They are one of the largest and most established crypto exchanges worldwide. Many in our MCO community already trade there, and it's the platform we use for most of our tutorials as well. Through our link that you find in the comment section, you get reduced trading fees for the first 30 days, and there's currently also an exclusive campaign for the most active traders. The link to our tutorial playlist is right here on the screen, and the Bybit link is pinned in the comments. It's just a simple way to support the MCO project and everything that we do here for the community and on our different channels every single day. I wish you a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.